Hello guys and welcome. Today there is something I wanna really talk about, I'm just so divided, I just can't explain it. And World of Warcraft was always a great game, you know, it was always a great game. It was a game made out of passion and it was probably one of the best MMORPG ever created. But I'm so divided when it comes to playing it, and I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing, but and one of the many reasons why is because how they treated Reckfull, how they treated the community, how they treated Swifty right over the years. I just can't get this feeling away from me that what happened to Reckfull was actually Blizzard's fault. He's one of the most passionate gamer just like we, and they didn't care one bit about him. He called multiple times Blizzard to unban him, and he cried multiple times on stream even, literally begging Blizzard to ban him. But because people don't care, because you have just these capitalism guys in suits who just don't care anything else about but the survival, or just people being afraid for their jobs, so they don't even make exceptions, or they just look at numbers, right? I mean, I don't know, most of you probably don't even know who Reckfull was, but he is one of those guys who actually I always look up to, and he was the actually guy who invented streaming. And even after he made that was not his initial goal, but even after he made money, he was often talking about how most streamers today are never happy with anything, and how actually content creation, used to be about, creativity. It was about making something fun for everybody and trying to make something out of nothing. But today it's just about, manipulation and scamming people, and, who can manipulate more people, just spreading all this, fake positivity around, just spreading opinions. And just every time anybody that criticize any of those games or studios, you just get manipulated and you just get talked down by all these manipulative accounts that they don't care. As long as they have control, they don't care. And this is like, I always feel like I'm gonna quit gaming, because all my favorite games are totally mismanaged. They don't show a bit of passion, they never listen, and it's always the same mistakes over and over again, and just capitalism mindset. They never really do anything for us. How they treated the community over the years, you know I mean, I understand Reckfull so much. He was just one of those guys that really put everything into it. You know, he didn't even he even quit school to play World of Warcraft. He tried to make content creation. He literally invented streaming, right? But today, when you look up, most big content creators are actually just scammers and manipulators. Most big studios, they don't even care about making fun and complete games. They don't care about their communities. They can just manipulate media, because platforms like Reddit and Facebook and YouTube just simply allow this. They allow this to go on, and this was actually a really interesting thread on Path of Exile, how they are talking about moderators removing a lot of criticism, but they never remove all these fake positive posts from guys who are literally just there to promote and farm karma. And every time you have unpopular opinion, you just get downvoted, and once you get negative karma, you can't even comment on most of these subreddits anymore. And guys like me who, I often, it's not like I just make negative comment. I just put my real opinion into things, and the things I'm passionate about. And sometimes I also talk about things that promote discussion, right? Make some drama, right? But it's just, I don't know, man. I have been like, after 7 years, I finally monetized my channel on YouTube. I'm really happy about that. But I'm just thinking about quitting everything, playing games, content creation. It's just simply not worth it. Maybe I just need to try different things in life. But I was always passionate about this thing. I always loved gaming. This is what I grew up with. I always loved making videos to, it's better than depression, that's for sure, right? And I also play World of Warcraft now. I just reached like level 44, you know. But then, man, I'm just so divided. You know, they intentionally delayed PvP, so they force people into buying these over-expensive character boosts, right? This is what they do. They always pretend like they care about the community, but deep down, the only thing they care are their bottom lines and staying in control. And today, it's way easier than ever before to manipulate thousands with people with social media. I literally get so many fake, accounts on my videos talking trash about me just because I talk the truth. And if you don't have a strong character, that can literally destroy you. You know, it's like we never really talk about these things because when you go on social media, you just see these, fake over hype videos, full of fake promotional accounts. Just so much censorship going on, and there is no real passion anymore. You know, I mean, some people just play the games to relax, I guess. But once you take things seriously, once you wanna be good at it, once you are passionate about something, once you really love something, it's a way different story in my opinion, you know. And I think World of Warcraft is a great game. I love playing it, but just how they treated Reckfull, I just can't get this feeling away from me that what happened to Reckfull was Blizzard's fault. And then you also see how mismanaged the whole game is. um, Over expensive game services like character boosts that shouldn't cost more than $20-30, but they cost like $70-80, and they do everything in their power to make sure you either have no chance or you can't even play PvP, like in WoW Cataclysm Classic, right? Not only did they implement token and they didn't implement a single balanced PvP English server, but you literally only had these mega servers where most people were already max level, so there was literally no low level PvP, no world PvP what the whole game was built around. So you literally were forced to pay for character boosts if you wanna be a part of the community. It's embarrassing. So I mean, it's just so disappointing, really. I just don't know, man. Like, you know, people maybe don't really care about who was he, but for me, he was somebody I always look up to. And he was a real passionate gamer, something these guys on social media know very little about. They have no idea how it feels like when you really love something and you have no way to prove it, and you are just a corporate number for them. No matter how much you love something, how passionate you are, how much energy or time you invest into something. I mean, maybe I wouldn't have these feelings if I could actually play some PvP, right? In WoW Classic now on fresh servers, but no, they delayed Battlegrounds for 3 months for literally no good reason. They again destroyed all the low level PvP, which is arguably the most fun thing ever, because you have no heirlooms, you have no twinking, right? So I don't know, man. It's just, but this is what really sucks. I'm so divided. One side of me just wanna enjoy the game, the other side of me, the more real, deep, darker side of me, or the more, it's just like why I'm still playing this game. Just remember how they treated Reckfull. They didn't wanna ban him, and he was literally crying on stream, and he was one of the most lowly guy out there. He always bring people together. He was light for many, and people that are light for other people are usually living in the darkness themselves. And then the social media is just like, I mean, I have some really positive comments sometimes. I really appreciate that, but man, like, I don't know. It just feels like there is this whole information war going on, that no matter what you do, you have no chance to win it. You know, and that's in my opinion why, in the end of the day, it's literally these platforms are at fault. Not only just the people who have these platforms like Reddit and YouTube, and they never do anything to deal with bots, promote countless of promotional accounts, because at the end of the day, this is what keeps up the illusion they're the most popular, so they will never fix that, you know. But the also another truth is that 90% of our small content creators on this platform who are not manipulating algorithm and our viewers, we literally have no chance anymore. We get nothing out of it. No matter how passionate you are, how good content you make. And that's a reality, you know. That's reality for most of us. And people always say then, yeah, you make a better yeah, I try to make good content. I all know I don't make perfect content. And then you get, you know, when you actually, you know, a lot of these, you know, big content creators, they have multiple fake promotional accounts under their videos. And when you call them out, they come into your channel, they dislike all your videos, they, or they, you know, they trying to make you a bad guy, you know. They always do that. They try to make you a bad guy, even though you're just a light-hearted child, you know, at heart, you know. And or they can just remove your comments, you know, and censor you, you know. And most people don't really know what's going on. People have no idea that today, yes, we have wars outside, but the biggest war currently is information wars that are going on. And it's kind of insanity, if you may ask me. And at the end of the day, we just want to enjoy the game and play some PvP, but we have barely any PvP in WoW Classic, you know. WoW Cataclysm is even worse, you know. Now my only thing is I can wait 2 months for Mist of Pandaria, or, you know, and also 3 months for actual Battlegrounds. It's kinda lame, if you ask me. And just so divided, you know. Why I always have to be so divided, you know. I just don't know. But, you know, I just wanted to put this out, you know. Maybe some of you also feel the same, I don't know. So I just hope you guys have a great day, and you try to relax, you know. Don't worry too much. Just relax and be thankful. And, you know, I actually have a lot of positive experiences and playing World of Warcraft and such. So, you know, I'm thankful for that. And I have to eat something now. I'm hungry. And I'm also soon going to, you know, try to stop smoking. So I'm happy about that, you know. Get a decent job, you know. But man, you know, I just hate how, you know, we passionate and people that love something, how are we treated in this capitalism age? It's like we don't even matter, you know. And people that often criticize something, they're often the most passionate about something. You know, people always say multiplayer is a bad thing, PvP is a bad thing. But how divided these communities are today, how outdated they are, how much manipulation is going on, that is more toxic than, you know, PvP or multiplayer fans ever were, you know. Like, well, you know, hope you have a good one, guys, and see you in the next one. Peace.